Yo, yo, yo. Alright. Now, to continue to advance and move forward in, this um most enlightening Bible study of the biblical slavery and exposing the bullshit. And we're gonna go head first into the Bi- the biblical slavery. The biblical slavery, and this. I'm gonna open up with Romans chapter 8, verses 14 through 21. And this is a very telling um, account of the 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 biblical slavery, and also what I was just explaining. It's crazy. Also, what I was just saying in the previous little, that about you know raping Mother Earth. Anyone that can sell cherries, anyone that can go to a river and sell water. Anyone that could sell oranges. That's slavery. That's rape on a whole nother level, brothers and sisters. That's rape on a whole nother level. So I would like you to turn with me to Romans chapter 8, verses 14 through 21. Okay? Alright. Start at verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, these are sons of God. For ye did not receive the spirit of bondage again to fear, but you received the spirit of adoption, by whom we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit himself bears witness to the Spirit. The Spirit himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ, if indeed we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creation eagerly awaits for the revealing of the sons of God. For creation was subjected to the futility, not willingly, but because of him who subjected it in hope. But because the creation itself also would be delivered from bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. All right. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Continues to call us sons of God, children of God, which is, which always, and it's a constant reminder, just as I was saying earlier, just as I was saying earlier about that one verse, I believe that was in Corinthians, about us acting like mere men, and all these divisions among us, all this strife and envy among us, and us acting like mere men, but right here it's talking about, it's telling us that we're the sons of God, children of God, and understanding that lingo, children of God, that this is nothing of the flesh, this is something of, true knowledge, wisdom, growth, and maturity, understanding. You know what I'm saying? So, and understanding that this is a infinite, infinite study. Depending upon our horizons and where we're looking. We're truly seeking. And how it says, and how it also says, for creation was subjected to fertility. Not willingly, but because of him who subjected it in hope. Because the creation itself also will be delivered from bondage of the corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. Okay? So there you have it. Just as I was saying earlier, and just as I was breaking down to you earlier about, creation, creation even, being, raped, and that being a whole nother level of rape, So very, very, very interesting, And back to what I was saying about about the women in King James, and how you're gonna have so much strife against the woman in the Bible, all the way from Eve catching the wrong side of Eve having to take the blame of the whole fall of man, and that was bullshit when it really was straight up Adam's fault, and Eve was perfect in the whole shit. Really, the woman is just straight up divine, and the man has to live up to the woman. That's really just the bottom line, really pretty much, the man just has to live up to the woman, and that's really what you have, but 1 Corinthians 14:34, it says, let all your women keep silent in the church, and we can turn there with me. I may have already said this earlier, but I always just trip out on that. Let your women keep silent in churches, for they are not permitted to speak, but they are to be submissive, as the law also says. If they want to learn something, let them ask their own husbands at home, for it is shameful for a woman to speak in church. There you have it right there. First Corinthians 14:34. 14:34 and 35. My bad. You read on 35. But that's some of the bullshit right there. Some of the bullshit, because just as we pointed out earlier with the whole Adam triple fucked up. When he Adam triple slipped. When he didn't take accountability, and Eve took accountability. So I just don't understand that. Timothy, First Timothy, 2nd chapter. Turn to First Timothy, 2nd chapter. Let's turn to 1 Timothy 2. Let's see what we find. My notes. 1 Timothy 2. 1 Timothy 2, 11 through 14. Okay, yeah. Let a woman learn in silence with all submission, and I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man, but to be in silence. For Adam was formed first, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived fell into transgression. Wow, that's crazy.